president in Kenya's situation talking about his successor. We've not seen this in Kenya. Definitely unprecedented. What do you feel? Do you feel that probably retired President Uhuru Kenyatta was out of step in some of his pronouncements?
Well, it's important for us to recast our mind into the day the current president was sworn in. Immediately after being sworn in, he lambasted the then outgoing president, saying so many things that were unpresidential, especially in the front of so many dignitaries from other countries of the world. People who understood that to be president does not mean that you become a magician, that you resolve all the issues. Some of the statements that were made against Uhuru Kenyatta, I admired him because he was able to take it in stride and just leave the place without causing any commotion. So he is a human being, and he's bound to respond to some of the issues that have been shuffled out of the way just because they wanted to have change. For example, NHIF, they just needed to improve in terms of infrastructure. They didn't have to change the name. I don't know whether it's an initial of some of the people's children or what it means. Sure. What's the difference with NHIF? Most of the staff of NHIF were transited to the new outfit, which cost us 104 billion shillings, instead of the one that could have cost us 700 million shillings to improve the infrastructure without going into that issue. So the issue of bad manners started with the current president lambasting his boss. And he should realize that he got into central Kenya, courtesy of Uhuru Kenyatta. The 4 million votes or so that he got from Mount Kenya region is because they were associated from the days they were saying referendum against the Hague. So anything else, he should have had the courtesy to say, yes, we worked very well. Now that I have my own capacity to get into the region without you, I can respect you for the past.
And it's interesting that you refer to the events of that day as the beginning of bad manners.
Yes.
So are you saying that what the retired president did on Friday was a continuation of bad manners?
It is, well, it was paying back for him being lambasted out of no reason. Because President Uhuru Kenyatta supported Raila, we knew that. But at the end of it, he went to Kasarani, handed over peacefully without causing any commotion. If there was something they should have done, it's just to respect him and allow him to go home. So if you are coming to my door and behaving like you just want to deal with me in a way other than the conventional ways, I'm forced to retaliate. This therefore means the president, the former president, is actually reacting to what they did to him and also messing some of the programs that could have worked without any changes, because it was not change of government, it was change of administration. The same government, the same taxpayers, are the same people who are supposed to be served, and you make it look like anything that happened for the 10 years Ruto and Uhuru were together can be anything that went wrong, you blame it on Uhuru. Anything that went right, you say this credit is to us. This is what we did. You cannot separate the two. Especially the first term, they were like co-presidents. Uhuru gave him a lot of leeway for him to gain the traction that he got towards the election of 2022.
Okay.
So for me, I have no apology to William Ruto or any other person. And the fellows who are shouting, they were shouting, and it's as if they wanted Ruto to hear in New York that they have already lambasted Uhuru Kenyatta. If we really don't watch this space, it is not going to be very easy.
All right. But the kind of reaction we saw after the